clip over. I just ate dinner just now, a few minutes ago. Okay, some notifications. Yeah, just ate dinner just now, a few minutes ago. So I'm about to make the gown clips, show you the gown combos. Here we go. Like, guys. Alright, guys. Start the clip over. Here we go. So many great gals. And also, Knuckle and Dude, some of the greatest gals. Knuckle Dude and Nephew, two of the best guys of interracials I've ever seen from California. I've ever seen of interracial. But I said, so many great gals worldwide. It's not funny. It's not funny. Counting the girl gamers, two of Pride Month, 2 trying to keep other words as clean as possible. But yeah, so many great girl gamers as far as gals, too, including Pride Month, 2 intended worldwide. Yeah. Indeed, Tahiti. The turtle band respect that. Indeed. A trade. Huh, like John as well. Indeed. Indeed. Tahiti, if you was stunned. Indeed. Indeed. Yeah. Tahiti. Double flash, indeed. Indeed. 8-piece. Almost 8-piece, 7-piece. Sweet Tahiti. Indeed. Double somersault, indeed. No, he's trying to get back in the cat calm. Tahiti. Indeed. Indeed. 11-piece. Well, it wasn't 11, that was 8. It played like 11-piece, though. Indeed. 8-piece. Indeed. 8-piece. The charm of honey. Indeed. 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 9-piece. Oh, Harold as well. Harold, yeah. Indeed. Indeed. 10-piece. A 10-piece. Indeed. Indeed. 10-piece again. Indeed. EX cancel. 10-piece. The hard way. Multiple EX Sonic goes right into the 10-piece. 10-piece. Indeed. Indeed. 11-piece. Magnificent 11. Indeed. 11-piece. And you can't do these combos with a control or a dual sense either. Especially on modern turtle pad at that. Because even if you did, your moves were sloppy. Even with that parrying too. Indeed. Because when John get those mods for Capcom on Microsoft for his game for Ultra Street Fighter 4, since he already got Super Street, he's gotta get the mods now. Indeed. Double somersault. To Henning and Harold as well, since that is his main T-Hawk, obviously. That's what happens when you face this matchup too. To Henning. The Java Henny. Yeah. Indeed. That's an inch. Sorry, Harold. 14 piece. Indeed, indeed. 15 piece. Smuggles. Indeed. 18 piece. Indeed. Uh-huh. 21 piece. It only gets better. Here we go, the other one right here. Sonic F and Boom. Indeed. 5 piece. Like Knuckle Dude and Nephew. Trade. Wow. Again. 6 piece. Uh-huh. 7 piece. Almost. With one short, but it played like I said the way down. Indeed, the Herald. The Henny too. With stun and respect that. Indeed. 7 piece. He's why he cannot beat this matchup because he don't train hard enough to beat this matchup. This is why too. Indeed. Like John the Henny. But with the first ultra flash explosion. Indeed. 7 piece. Sweet to Henny. Indeed, Henny. Can't beat this matchup, pairing full strength. Because this is what happens when you do too. Because you can get broken right over with your ultra too, with the opponent's ultra. Break you right over and KO you that way too. Henny. Indeed. It's not hard to learn his moves, honestly. You know, his moves are somewhat limited, honestly. Indeed. 8 piece. 8 piece. Indeed. Henny. Indeed. 8 piece. Because you did, indeed to Henny a 9 piece. Indeed. Yep. 10 piece. 10 piece again. With is the hard way. Mobile EX Sonic Booms. 10 piece. Indeed. 10 piece. Multiple EX Sonic Booms. Sonic F. Indeed. 10 piece. Oh, Miss Sama as well. We've got. Oh, Miss Sama. Indeed. Indeed. 11 piece. Magnificent 11. Honey. Coming for your life right now in Capcom these days on Microsoft 2.0. Indeed. 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 The Herald as well. 13 piece. It did. To Henny. You didn't see that come from John with Henny either. Yeah. The real JTC in his prime when it comes to that Ultra and Super. For sure. 15, almost a 15 and 14 piece. Oh, Miss Summer as well. You know about her name with Guy, And a bookie, her name's called Ninjas. Indeed. 15 piece. The true guys are guys get it done against the Riz because you don't parry full strength. Because we can break you out our parry with our parry dash too as well. Indeed. 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 21 pace. Getting it done in a clutch. All right, guys. Yvonne Henny cannot beat this matchup in Capcom. Why? You know why. He don't train hard enough. He don't train against this matchup hard enough to beat this matchup. He can't do it. It's a mental thing with him too as well. He made another clip, obviously. Here we go. For my homeboy again on Microsoft again.
What's up, everybody?
Okay, 5. There's levels to this.
This video don't even got to be that long. Look up the scores for Hi-Fi Rush right now on the PS5 versus Xbox or PC.
Look up the review score as far as the game for Hi-Fi Rush. Sea of Thieves and the two other games that they just added on PS5 to prove that the Xbox tax is real. It's not real, but it is. It is. It isn't, but it is. It is. It isn't. It isn't, but it is. It is. It's a prime month. Yeah.
Well, you can just go to my Twitter and see because I put it up there. If you didn't think that Xbox tax was real, so explain this to me. Explain this. How does the same game score better on every other platform but the Xbox?
Counting Nintendo Switch at that. The Xbox tax is real. Cause John didn't have to pay no retail, and if he had Game Pass cards, he didn't have Game. He had Ultimate firsthand. He'd been paying almost $10,000 worth of games that he would have been paying for. Probably more than actually millions of dollars in games he would have been paying for. Can Burn Revenge 2, Burn Revenge 2, pun intended, pun intended.
How? And you have got to be the biggest idiot.
Yeah. I think my Uncle John's going to tell my cousin Ken about this, or his son-in-law Ken about this, and my cousin too about this. The biggest simpleton I have ever seen to underestimate Microsoft, especially when it comes to having a console, or both consoles, or just one. Or both. One now and the other one later. But yeah, you get that idea, you get that idea.
Because of DualSense. Are you that stupid? I have a PS5. The DualSense is nothing more than vibration. That's it.
Exactly. Even in Capcom, that DualSense is not even useful for Capcom. It's not. It's too hard on your fingers with two neck controls uncomfortable. Even for you to use motor controls on a DualSense, you want to end up breaking out because you got another controller, but there's no you break one of those controls or both. There's no that's going to be $360 of your paycheck, and that's going to hurt your check a great deal. Especially if you break those controllers playing rage quitting games. Any of them counting Activision as well. Pun intended. Pun intended.
Overhyping the DualSense. Everyone that overhypes the DualSense, you're an idiot. It vibrates like every other controller. You can't bring up rail.
And what Dark 1985 is saying is right. It's just a control that vibrates. It's also no you can speak through it too. No doubt. No, I knew that. I didn't even had a console. And I knew that. I didn't even had the console, and I knew that. And I knew that.
Raindrops. Stop acting like it's so big. Oh my god, you guys are so annoying.
Sorry, my uncle saying it to my cousin too, and son-in-law too. Pun intended. And his son-in-law / my cousin right now. Indeed.
Middle of the game, you actually pay attention to what part of the controller is vibrating. You freaking weirdo. Now it's a 90. Now it's a 90 Metacritic game.
Crazy,
Bro,
crazy.
you know why as well? Because nobody review bombed it.
Uh-huh.
But no, there's no Xbox tax. No, there's no such thing. You freaking fools. Gotta go,
We
Manani.
fired there's levels to
I'm
this.
trying to tell you. Hey, so I'm say something before I get off this. Listen, if I speak facts about something,
If I
and this
speak
is where
facts,
I get against.
if I speak like with also Dr. 19, if I speak back about me knowing all my journalism, Bible journalism, sports journalism, gaming journalism, movie journalism, also medicine journalism, especially kind of taking meds, honestly, mortality injury journal that I also follow a channel called Brian Solomon. Honestly, I know my credit when it comes to all journalism, including podcast journalism, pun intended. But I'm still running the process of it, honestly, but I'm getting used to it, honestly. But yeah, I know all my journalism. Joe's not my level when it comes to all the journalism. It's just like saying, my aunt is not Joe's down the level of my aunt when it comes to having a double master's in I think psychology and what was her other degree in? Um, I think it was in criminal justice. But yeah, it's like me with that too. If I was going for that degree in particular, and I don't have that degree, but I could still be a cop security because what corruption? Yeah, we don't know what corruption. What corruption? Now John, because John was already a CEO too. If he really wanted to work for Xbox, he could. He has the resume. He has the degrees to even get this job for Microsoft. If he wanted to work, he could. And if he's doing it remotely at home, so big, he can do it. And Joe wonder, I said, how's he getting these jobs? Because one, I inherited that on my father and grandmother. How many times did I tell you that? How many times did I tell you that? John got that job for Microsoft. If he did, it's because he actually worked hard for it. And he can work with Microsoft very well. He's had Microsoft. He would know the ins and outs. Oh, but especially when it comes to the console too, pun intended. And he knows about all the PCs. Like he showed me some of the PCs I was trying to get too, but all the pre-home houses. And he would tell you he can work for Microsoft. So he can work for Sony. He has his business degrees. He can do it. And I'll be the one that would take up for him. He can use me as a reference because I know all my journalism title in CATCOM, all the journalism I listen to. I watch this stuff every day. So you can't tell me nothing. You damn sure can't tell John nothing, Joseph. And you damn sure can't tell your mom nothing. Because they got the degrees and I don't got mine either. I still know my craft, even without my degree list. So yeah, shut it.
Xbox. That doesn't mean that I'm not Xbox anymore, that I'm anti-Xbox. That's not what it means. I saw somebody leave a stupid comment on my last video talking about since when does Doc hate Xbox so much?
No, sorry, my cousin's saying that. Like the comment that he's talking about for his friend or one of his viewers, honestly. So how Microsoft get Indiana Jones? How Microsoft get all those games? How Microsoft get Indiana Jones, Blade, and all that again? Because they brought Bethesda. Genius. They had to really buy it. That was just by choice. The buy Bethesda. That was by choice. They didn't had to do it, but they did. And they obviously paid it off very well. And they brought Call of Duty, which goes in by March 20th, which is less than a day from now, and almost 48 hours now until Call of Duty goes in on Microsoft as of March 24th. I can now wait to get my console next month for less off a Porsche mark. But yeah, because like I said, Microsoft has every studio, but again, I got the plan, which is SMO. They buy that studio and any other studio, EA Sports, and that is a wrap. Sony is done. They're bankrupt, man. They can't afford a dime right now, even when it comes to these new games coming out. You know, the two games just came out today, Rise of the Ronin. Yeah, I already know about that. And Dragon's Dogma 2. It's not a fair fight. Because when John gets back in the Capcom, he's going to conquer everybody down there on Counting Henny 2, pun intended. I'll be there to see because I'll be the co-host. And that was battle even on Microsoft. If Henny decides to get Microsoft, we'll see. But one of them, he has money. But so you break that Xbox controller, you're going to be paying $80. Not as much as a DualSense. DualSense it's almost double that. That's $180 to break that controller. We don't know you're going to slam. We don't know you're going to throw it because you need it to become loser. 0-1 die. I told you this on one of my shorts. 0-1 die. You're going to beat this matchup. That's no wins at all. You're going to struggle against them because you keep pairing for. That's not the way to win. That's the way to lose. Trust me.
Because I was talking about how Starfield was better on my Asus ROG Ally. Like, no, I still like Xbox, but I'm still going to speak to it.
I love my gaming backbone that I got off of Timo, obviously, because I'll be getting that soon in the coming months. And yeah, it cost me a pretty penny, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I can't afford a Steam Deck. It's too expensive for me. Too expensive. I can't afford it. But yeah. Mark, guys.
I swear.
I swear, right, John? This is essay. See, Dr. knows a lot. When we speak fast about this stuff, this is no joke.
I think it's like sold out already, something crazy like that, right? Sony has more consoles sold. Xbox has more people playing the games.
Yup.
That is a bar that's gonna go over their heads. And the only way they're gonna fight that is they're gonna show how many people bought games, right? They don't understand what you just said, Small. They don't understand
21 minutes. I'm going to stop it at the 22-minute mark, guys. The 23-minute mark.
J Small says, Sony has more consoles sold. Xbox has more people playing their games.
The games I got 100% on Microsoft. Me on Sony, on Microsoft. That's crazy, ain't it?
Somebody look that up. Somebody look that up. I think it's like sold out already.
Dark 85 gets it done. He's speaking facts like me of when it comes to rage quitting games, and speaking facts when it comes to all games that involve rage quitting. He's speaking facts just like me. This is not a fair fight. This is not a fair fight. All right, I got to end the stream right there. Obviously, 21 minutes. But I'll make another one after this, obviously. Okay. But I told Henny this. I'm gonna stop at 23 minutes, which would make sense, or 25 depending. Henny cannot beat this matchup. You saw some of the combo quest right there. If John did those minimus combos, yeah.
I got that plug in there for you now, in the bathroom. That multi-outlet.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to charge your thing in there.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it. Anyway, guys, but yeah, when it comes to rage quitting games, John knows how to humble Joseph. It's a mental thing. It's a physical thing. It's a mental thing. Joe can't beat John. You already know why he can't beat John. You already know why. And Henny can't beat this matchup in Catcom either. I told him this. You can't parry full strength and expect to win that way. It doesn't work that way in Catcom. You're gonna lose that way. I'm trying to give you the advice to beat this player. You want to beat this player, but you need to train harder than that. Not the parry full strength, because Diego wrote in this book. That's the way to lose title. But this is esports. That's glass. And if you did that red level 4 red, you're a simpleton to do it. That's the Buddy Gory KO. You can't do that. You can't do that. All right, I'll make another short stream after this. But I had to stop it at 23 minutes, obviously, or 24 minutes. But I could keep speaking on it until it gets to 24 minutes. You can't do that. You can't do that, man. That's not fair. Expect to win that way, because if you throw yourself in that, damn the leg. But yeah, it does defy a true story. Detroit become defied me more than anything, because I became broken with meds, even with the new medication I'm on. I became more broken with meds. But you, Henny, that Steinway 3 still staying years later. Our case is universal, and the turbo he got is universal. He can use it for both consoles. So I don't want to say he cheated. Cheated. My parent full strength doesn't win that way. You cheated yourself out of a win doing that. That was an L the hard way. All right, guys. Make another stream after this. There's another one's coming, okay?